Hello? Hello, hello? Can you guys hear me? Casey? Rowdy, hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my stream. A little nervous. It's been like a year or two since I've been here. So hello. Today I'm going to be working on DConfig 2, which is an add-on that I've recently released on Gmod Store, and I'm going to be making some adjustments to it. Completely open to suggestions here. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. The goal for today, right now, is to fix how I'm currently handling hard-coded jobs. Right now, you can reset their data, but like, let's say if you have made changes to a hard-coded job and then that hard-coded job goes away, Deconfig will continue to reload that hard-coded job. So I need to fix that. And then I'm also looking to do something related to body groups, and whatever else just seems to pop up at the time. So I hope you guys enjoy the live stream. And yeah, hello XX. Looks like a dead cat. Hi, welcome to the stream. So I'll get started in a moment. Let me just get some sips of water, build up my confidence here because I am a little nervous. But yeah, how have you guys been? It's been a while, long time no see. Hopefully the delay on the stream isn't too bad. But yeah, can you guys see this code okay? Right now, what I'm looking for is a way to manage the reset. So I'm going to look for reset, and I'm kind of just working backwards in this code here because I've been working on this for years, and I don't really remember how everything works. But I know we have an sv_data file, and I have all these nice comments that I didn't write. I actually used ChatGPT for this. So maybe that will be helpful for what I'm looking for. Let's see if we can find something called reset. Nope. Okay, let's look at sheditor jobs.lua. This is everything that's used to build out the editor here. Also, Casey, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Let's see. So we got on delete, on reset. Okay, so reset job. That's the function that gets called. Let's see what happens when we're actually resetting it. Okay, so we take our original data, and then we are adding the job with the original data. But one thing that we should do to extend upon this is to actually delete the saved data. That way it doesn't get overwritten. And so that's something that we need to accomplish. So right now the original data is getting stored through this table. And we just go ahead and re-add it. And so it'll basically delete the job that's pre-existing with the data that's stored from when the server first loaded up. So how to like delete this in a good way, I'm not really sure, so we're gonna have to kind of work through that, because I did write this in quite a while ago. Wow, never seen you with a full-grown beard. Looks good on you. Thank you so much, Motion. I really appreciate that. Yeah, man, this is it's my beard. It's like brown but also ginger and sometimes blonde. It's kind of all over the place right now, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so I know we have file, or we have this data loader. Nope, not what I'm looking for. There's this thing that I made. Where is it? SH data. Okay. So we have basically like this lookup table here that has a file manager table within it. And for like jobs, this is what we do. When we want to get the data, we return RP extra teams. When we want to load an entry, basically an entry will get passed into this function. It's going to call add custom job. And then we want to check to see if we should actually load the entry or not. We call this. But now I want to do something that kind of extends upon the deleting. So let's see. All right. So, or sorry, not the deleting, the reset. So where did that reset function go? I lost it. Let me go ahead and open that back up. Okay, so it's an sh creation. And then, let's see. How can we do this? What happens when we delete something? We call remove the job. Okay, let's take a look there. That'll probably also be an sh creation. So all it does is remove it. Does the data actually get deleted? Is this a bug? Hold on. Let's see. do we do anything in that file manager? What was it? SH data or something? Should load entry. Okay. Let me just make sure. If I delete this test job, is it actually going to go away? Let's pull up our data. So inside of here, we have DConfig2. This is where everything's stored. We have our saves, and then everything gets put into the active save, and then here's our jobs.txt. So you can see all the default jobs are in here, which is not really necessary in some scenarios. But we're looking for that test job. So team_test, it's on line 370. I'm going to delete that. Does that job actually delete? Okay, it's no longer in game. And then it's actually deleted from the data. Yep. Okay, I'm going to undo that. And I'm just going to do a quick map restart. So where is it getting deleted from? I'm kind of just reverse engineering my own add-on at the moment. So delete ID, if job data, we change the team, remove the job, DarkRP, remove job. Oh, okay. So where does this get called from? This gets called from on delete. So, have you seen the map generator and infinite map on Workshop? No, I have not seen it just yet. Assalamu alaikum. I can't really pronounce that too well. What does that mean? And hello. Hi, ST. Okay, so we need to figure out the on delete. So this basically adds in a callback function, which gets stored into the deleting method. And then we find the delete method. Okay, here we go. So when the content gets deleted, we look up the delete method, and then we delete the data. So maybe what I should do is... Nugmin, hello. How are you? And yes, it has been a while. Welcome. Yeah, so what I should do maybe is call this delete content one way or another. Maybe store this into a function. And wait, no. Delete method. Get return if data.success. Where is this actually getting deleted from? Trying my best here. Request data, import DConfig, create backup, request backups, delete save data. But no, that's the whole save itself. I've been okay, you know. I moved houses. I'm in a new house now. I don't really know. Aside from that, what's been up with me? I guess I'm working a new job now. Working on DConfig a bit. And I've missed you too, Rowdy. You're also a Gmod developer based on Helix Gmod, so with a custom documentation. Nice. Okay, I've worked with Helix a little bit, like for some side jobs here and there. Refresh backups, import old data. So this is all source save. Create backup, import deconfig, request data. Sorry guys, I'm just really trying to figure out where everything is. So when we delete it, it's basically going to look up that delete method, and it calls remove job, which is in here. So, and then all it does is actually remove the job. But how does the data get deleted? Let's see. I actually don't remember Helix too much, so I can't really comment on it. Success. Oh, okay. So we call DConfig2 save data right here with the editor type, which would be the job type. Okay. So then file info. So we look up the file info from the file manager, which is in here. Right? So we got jobs. And then I think it's going to request the data. Okay, all it's doing is converting the data, and so it's writing it. But that's a problem. That's not going to work. Aiden's time. Hi. How are you? Okay. So, just to catch you guys up on what I've just discovered. If we go in game, or maybe not in game. Yeah, we'll do it through game. _run _cl print table RP extra teams. So this right here, this is kind of hard to see, but just trust me on this. This is all the jobs in DarkRP, and this might be a prettier plugin. I'm not sure. I have so many plugins. Um, but like this job right here is not this one. Sorry. This one's a hard coded job. And whenever we reset it, we want to wipe that from the save. But the problem is it's getting the data directly from RP extra teams, but we need to keep the job in RP extra teams, but also filter it out of the save data. So yeah, how to do that? That's a good question, everybody. All right. Let me get a sip of water and think. I'm just kind of rambling a little bit. I am planning on making more tutorials in the future, but I don't know if it's going to be Gary's one. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I want to do tutorials, but I also want to talk about my career as like a software engineer and like, you know, give insight to people who want to do that. Just because like it's changed my life, and I think it would be beneficial for other people to hear some of my experience and the things that I've learned. So I might want to just kind of get into that a bit more, and maybe more of like lifestyle as a software engineer, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So one way I can think about doing this is reset content. Day in the life win, bro. I can't film that. I'll get in trouble at work. I wake up so late. I don't really work that much, and I kind of just hang out. I'm not working for any server in particular. This is like a product for other servers, like for people to buy on Gmod Store. So I'm just updating this right now to make it a little bit better. But yeah, no, the day in the life of the software engineer, I'm sleeping for the majority of it. Yeah, that would be a fun project to do, Rowdy. I'd like that at some point. Oh, true. That would be a good tutorial, Fox. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and we'll do a chat print right now that just says resetting. So just to confirm that the reset's working, I hit reset, yes. Okay, we got the reset in chat. I don't know if you guys can see that in the bottom left, but it's there. So this is what's getting called when we reset for sure. So what we need to do is let's maybe add in some type of filter. Ooh, yes, this would be good. This would be good. So the save data method, because this will be reusable, and we can filter specifically on the resets. So let's go in here. So we have this data type argument right next to it. Let's add in a filter. Yo, thank you, Mr. Black Mesa. I appreciate that. It's nice to see you guys here in the chat. I really appreciate it. It's really nice to be getting like a warm welcome back, you know, as I kind of ease back into things. But let's go ahead and add in a filter. And I also am not familiar with begotten servers. I don't know, what should I call this? Let's say should save entry. No. I could store it on the file manager, which would make the most sense. Let's see. Why you don't save identifier from the hardcode job that you want to delete, and if the server starts, it gets an identifier and deletes the job about it. That would work, but ideally I don't even want to write the data into like the actual data at all, because if it's just going to get deleted, we should just not include it at all. So all I'm going to do is add in a filter, and I will add a flag to the content. Let's see, content data, reset method, save data. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this. So, you wish you were this smart? Hey man, I'm not that smart. I'm just learning as I go along. Does my Streamlabs donation link work? I'm not sure. I mean, if you want to try it, you can try it. I have no idea, but it should. I haven't changed anything with it. Let's see. Sorry, my mind's blank. Okay, data type. Let's call this. I don't know. We could. I'm trying to think of a way to make this as reusable as possible. We could sort on here. Load entry, should load entry. Maybe we should just make a method called should save entry function data entry, and then we'll just say is reset. If is reset, then return false. And, or wait, I could just return the opposite. So if it is reset, we don't want to. Okay. Should save entry, we'll get that on there. And then we have this file info here. I guess we could just pass in is resetting. Hi Casey. Again. The way I see, if I'm not a developer, I'm a professional script breaker. Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go. That's very helpful. You know, there are real jobs for that, actually. So save data, we'll say true for this is a reset. And I can make this better down the line. Right now, I think this will be the only argument I need here. So I'm just going to stick with this second argument here. So on our save data, is resetting will be true. And then what we'll do is we'll say if okay, local data to save will be file info.data, and we might need to copy this table actually, but let's just go ahead and print table this for now. And then I'm also going to print resetting. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So reset. And then resetting true. Okay, there's all that data. So now what we need to do is local, what do we call it? It's on the, somewhere in here. sh data should save entry. So entry is equal to file info dot should save entry. So we got that there, and then we'll say if should save entry, then basically just checking if this method actually exists, because in some scenarios it's not going to exist. We only want it for jobs, but I guess we will add it in down the line. So what we're going to do is we're going to loop over that data. So for KB in pairs. Actually, data to save, let's just make this an empty table for now, and then we'll append into that. Yeah, this looks good. One of the things I found out that Gmod has a game.play audio. Yeah, no, you can do a lot of things with sound. I've seen some really crazy stuff. I don't know if you've seen like Billy stuff where he like actually like changes the way things sound. That's actually really sweet. I envy him. He's someone I look up to, and he's a really smart guy. So for KB in pairs, we want to do the file info.data, do and then we'll say if should save entry. And now that I think about it, this isn't what we want. We're going to need something more than that. Also, I'm doing this like it's JavaScript. If should save entry, the data entry, which will be v, and then this will be a reset. So is resetting. If I can type. Then we're going to table.insert data to save v, print table data to save. Okay. I hope devs will move over to Sandbox when it comes out, like you, Billy and Zero. Maybe, yeah. I'd consider it. I don't know if I'll really have the time for it, but I think it's something I'll definitely dabble with at some point. Okay, so we got this here. We're gonna populate this table. Also, I don't know why I'm struggling so much to code right now, but I'm trying my best. So we're gonna say if data entry dot hard coded and is reset, then return false. Otherwise, return true. All right. And then we'll say else print skipping save for, and we'll print data or print the table v. And actually, let's just get rid of this. Okay, let's see if this works. Reset, yes. So I just want to see that it's skipping for 1. Skipping save for, okay, perfect. So it skipped it for a lot of stuff. So this is not only affecting... Yo, thank you. How it comes I stream again? Like, what do you mean? Like, that like, or how come I am streaming again? Is that what you mean? I'm just gonna assume that's what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. I like working on this stuff. I haven't really done like a lot of Gmod stuff, and I know that a lot of the people who are subscribed to my channel are interested in Gmod stuff. So, just kind of showcasing that for the moment. But yeah, thank you so much for the compliment on the beard. I appreciate it. But yeah, you can see that it's skipping the save for all this stuff. And I guess that's fine. But no, it's not fine because we need that stuff to be saved. So we need to skip it for a single one. So, how can I do this? I guess I could pass in the content data. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. So we'll say content data, if there is any. Hello, Madman. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Also, can you guys hear the music, or is it too quiet? Do you guys prefer a little bit louder? Like maybe like right here? Maybe this is better? Okay. Maybe that will be better then. Oh, there's music. Nice. Hopefully this is good. Better. Some nice relax. You guys don't hear that at all. Wow. Okay. You hear a fan? Oh yeah, the fan is on. I guess I'll turn that off. For now. Hopefully it's not too hot. I'll start sweating. I can't believe you guys don't hear that. Huh. Properties. 1 second. Oh. How's that? Maybe that's working now? I might have had it muted. How's that? Okay. Well, thank you. I had it on monitoring, so it was muted. Yeah, exactly. It's so hot in here. I have a 1080 Ti, man, and it just runs so hot. So I'm always sweating. Okay. Back to business. Back to business. So I'm going to include the content data. And then I'm going to pass, instead of saying this, I'll pass in the specific entry. Wait, it's already getting passed in. Oh, wait. We don't even need a loop. Okay, rewriting this. We're going to circle back. Hold on. We're making some changes. Okay, so we got the data entry. Yeah, no, really, they are. And they're very close together. I did pretty good transitioning from Lua to JavaScript. data entry, and then we'll pass in an is reset. Actually, no. Okay. I'm gonna add. Gotta get back to the Java grind. Oh man, I could never. I'm gonna mutate something. So I'm gonna take this content data. Is resetting. I'm gonna set that to true. So I think the music might be a little nice. That comment. I'm gonna add this is resetting flag to this, and then that's gonna get passed into the save data method, and then we're gonna say if data entry dot is resetting. DConfig one. How long of hours did it take you to create? Give me 1 second. Let me think about that. I think it took me like probably like 40 hours of like consistent working. Like I wrote it on a school bus going to California for like a school trip. I guess it was kind of cringy because I was just sitting there around like a bunch of students and just like coding on my laptop when everyone else was chatting. But yeah, no, I did that, and then that's like that DConfig 1 is what really like kind of kickstarted everything for me. But yeah, walk of time. Yeah, I have used that in the past. I guess I could get that again. Okay, so what we're gonna say data to save. Let's go back to what we had. I'll complete something. So we're gonna loop over this. If should save, then we insert it. Otherwise we skip it. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see if this works. So I'm gonna reset, and this time it should only say it for the crap. Okay, it didn't work. Why not? What's going on? Let me just clear this out. Get some space in there. Okay. Let's go to our jobs. We're going to reset the SWAT. We just want to see it skip for SWAT and nothing else. So here's team_test. Skipping for that. Skipping for this. Okay. It's skipping for a lot of things. If should save entry. Oh. It's because I duplicated it. Whoops. We have 2 of those in there. What is this save sound effect from? I'm not sure. I bought it from some obscure website a long time ago. But I just don't know off the top of my head. I'm sorry. What is my profession, IRL? IRL, I am a full-time software engineer. Okay, so this is so odd. So if data entry dot is resetting, then return false. Should save entry. So if we're gonna save it, we're gonna store it in there. Otherwise, we're gonna skip it. We're passing in the content data. Nice, that's awesome. How many years in are you? Data entry. Something's really messed up here, but I don't know what. First year, nice. Okay, that's awesome. Good for you. Okay, SWAT true, SWAT true. Oh, wait a second. It's because it's being checked for. Okay, I'm literally comparing the content data. We don't even need to pass in the content data anymore. We just need to pass in the entry. This is so silly. Sorry, I'm just overcomplicating things here. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I think it's very quiet as well. Or sorry, not quiet. Very soothing. I guess it is quiet, but I can be a little loud. Yo, thank you so much, DZ bro. I appreciate that, man. So Tyrone Johnson, thank you for the heart. That's awesome, guys. I'm glad you were able to watch them. I hope they were helpful. I try to create tutorials that I thought would be useful for me at the time when I was learning. So I hope it all benefited you. Okay, I think I'm done being a goofball. Okay, there we go. But SWAT is set to nil. And that is because... Why is this... It's because we need to mutate up here in the actual reset method, I think. Let's try that. Because right now it's saying nil, meaning that whenever it is accessing from RP extra teams, it doesn't have that additional property on there. I would consider doing the intermediate tutorials, but I don't know. I'm just not really into Gmod as much as I used to be. Yeah, I do have a beard. I have a beard. I got a house. I got a job. I'm living right now. Big changes, you know? All right, let's see if this works. Okay, and it's still not working. So that won't work. So maybe I do need a password. Oh my god. So content data dot is resetting, reset method. Primarily because, like, I don't know. I have problems with motivation, I guess, and like staying on top of that. Like, after also now that I'm working, like once I get done, like I just want to, you know, relax, and like it kind of killed, like doing it as a job kind of killed like the, I don't know, a little bit of the excitement doing it as a hobby. So yeah, I don't know. It's like it's a mixture of things. Like I'm still figuring it out. I hope that I can continue to make content. Like I know deep down it's what I want to do, but at the same time I just get blocked by something and I just don't know what it is. It's like just some mental barriers that I need to overcome. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying. Okay. util.json to table. Util. Okay, so we convert that content data is resetting. Let's see. What do you mean after a day of coding? I always finish my day with 4 more hours of coding. Yeah, I mean, I used to do that too, but I don't know. Something just changed, unfortunately. So, kind of had an issue here, because this, for some reason, the data is not having the updated stuff. So we call the reset method, which is added through here. So this gets called. We reset the job. So then we delete the job. No, we don't delete it. Okay. In here. Gosh. Original data. We add the original data. So I think the problem is that... Thank you, Jordan. I love you. If you guys don't know Jordan, that's my girlfriend. Shout out to her. She lives with me. My biggest supporter. Thank you. Yeah, I tried hard. And I'm kind of stuck right now. Slow progress today. So... content data. I could pass in the content data, and then when I loop over the data, I can compare to see if they're equal, but that's hard because they're not the same reference. So that you can't, I would have to compare every single value, but that's not optimal. Do whatever you want. I mean, I always had, Jordan's been by my side for years. She was there before I quit Gmod. She was there. Yeah, through it all. She's just my biggest supporter. Okay, let's see. Can I make progress? Also, for the guys that are here, or that are just now tuning in, I'm fixing a problem with the resetting and how it's saving it to data when it shouldn't save it to data. Okay. So something happened. We can't mutate. That's just not going to happen. We're going to have to go through here. And then we're going to have to do something. Do some type of comparison. We're going to pass in the content data that's getting saved. So the data type, the content data, and then we're going to say we need to make some type of comparison to determine whether or not that they're the same, which is a problem. What just happens if I do some type of comparison here? If I make a table, print, and then we'll do name is equal to dog, and then we say is equal to name is equal to dog. So are these two tables the same? I forget. False. Yeah, they're not the same. So we can't necessarily compare them in that sense. So we'd have to iterate, like I said, over every single value. But they won't be the same because it's going to get manipulated by the time that we go to save it. Damn, this is so much more complicated than I thought. Network save data, where does this come from? Is this even being used anywhere? Okay, that's needs to be deleted. Local data, we get success. Yeah, it's hurting my head too. It's a lot of circles that are going on right now. So the data comes from the reset method, which is in here. So this is the data that gets returned. We get a success and a message. So this basically determines whether or not this function ran successfully. But ooh, we can okay. Reset job, where's that at? We can provide additional data in here. So we're returning add custom job. I'm assuming this is going to return true or false. Yeah, okay, it returns true if it's successful. Okay. I'm kind of getting somewhere right now. I know it may not seem like it, but I am, I promise. So success equals true, refresh equals true. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, but in a polite way. Success, message, icon. We can return additional data for the save method to use. Or the reset method. So success, content data, reset job, which comes from here. Reset job, original data job var. It's not gonna work either. Why don't I solve the problem? That's right. Yo, Dominic, what's up? Lua is such a pain. This is what I honestly like ever since I started using TypeScript or just like type languages. It's so much easier to jump back into older code. Okay. I know what to do. We need to get it from the client. Are you guys ready for this? This is gonna, we're gonna try something completely different. I want to go back to my original approach where I was mutating it, but instead of mutating it on the reset method, I'm gonna mutate it on the client. And yes, did I write all this code? I did. And I'm backtracking. I started this in 2020. It's 2023. So I'm learning as I go along. Okay. All right. Save data. We don't need that content type. We don't need that. Okay. All right. Big brain. Time to put on our thinking caps. So sh editor jobs, string required, default. I think it's CL editor navigation, reset method, reset content, nav type, link, network data. Network data comes from, we're compressing the content data. Okay, we want to do this. Total word count? Oh, I have no idea. Can you create UIs in Gmod with HTML and CSS? I'm pretty sure you can, but I don't think you can like do it very efficiently. You use DConfig 1? That's awesome. Thank you for supporting me through my software development career. Appreciate it. So, what are we doing? Let's figure out whether or not hard-coded. Okay. So we're gonna say if hard-coded, then content data dot should reset is equal to true. So we're gonna add this flag here, is reset, and then hopefully. What is DConfig? DConfig is this add-on that I'm making here, but DConfig is like the first version of it. This is DConfig 2. It's basically just an in-game editor for your DarkRP servers. If you don't know what DarkRP is, it's kind of like a role-playing game mode. It's one of the most popular game modes on Garry's mod. And typically to customize this stuff, you would need to like know like basic understanding of Lua. But this kind of enables you to do it all through an editor, and it kind of makes it a little bit easier because you have access to everything that you'd want to find all through this editor. And it has like nice little search features like this. I hit health and then it's broken. Oh, shit. Okay, there you go. Health. But yeah. Okay. I was doing something. I got distracted. Content data should reset. This gets sent now to our, where is it at? SV main, save data, and then let's see. Should save entry. This is gonna get called. Then we're back over here, and then what did I call it? Should reset. Should reset. Should reset. Please work. God. Oh, why? Also, someone joined my server. Do I have a Gmod server? No, I don't. CSI is still a thing. I'm just not part of it. And thank you guys for the support on DConfig. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's not working. Why is it not working? Should reset. That's what I called it. Should save. Oh. Duh, because when we reset it, dot should reset equals job dot should reset. I think that'll do it now, maybe. So many mutations. Nope, still no. God. Reset. When I was like starting the stream, I was like, yeah, this will be easy. This will be such a quick fix. But it's not. It's not. So we add the custom job. Blue underscore run. Print table. RP extra teams. This guy's gonna prop kill me. I don't know. Goodbye. Sorry, buddy. Okay. That guy's gone. What's I doing? Oh yeah. Should reset. Should reset. Should reset. Should reset. True. Yeah, that is the thing. Not many do, but I'm trying my best. Okay. So it's there, but it's not stored on the thing. Okay. Original data. We get the original data here. If not original data, we set it to here. We add the custom job with this. But I guess we could just set this to true right off the bat. So let's try that again. Test now. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if you guys saw, but we're skipping the save for that one. So it's getting reset. And then, okay. We're making progress. So, sorry, I'm excited. I was struggling. Okay. So we got our jobs.txt here. We got team_test. We got team_SWAT. Oh, shit. It shouldn't be there. Reset. Actually, hold on. Let me delete this. Okay. So I deleted that data. And then I'm going to save this. I'm just going to update the job here. So it's going to have this zombie model now. Okay, so there it is. This is our SWAT job. All right. And then let's just get some space up here. And then I'm going to reset this. Okay. Skipping save 4, so it shouldn't be in there. The model's back, so it did reset. And Roddy, yes, it has. What was it just like yesterday? That was in 2019. That was like several years ago. So this is back in. So why is it still saving? Oh, I know why it's still saving. Because sh data, sh creation, sh editor. Where's that? Where's the place? Oh, right here. So we have the should save entry, and then we have the data to save. But right now we're still doing this. So we'll just do the data to save. And then maybe it shouldn't be in there after that. And it's gone. It's gone. Okay, cool. So that's fixed. And then if I make a change, like an actual valid change that needs to be updating and needs to overwrite it, then there it is. And then I'm going to reset it one more time. And it's gone. Okay, cool. That works now. That will fix a bug that someone's been experiencing. Well, not really a bug, but a headache, I should say. And that's good. That's good. And then I'm going to just do this for pretty much everything. I think. Yeah. Well, we're just going to test it on everything. Categories. Entities. Door groups. I don't know if it's going to work on door groups. We'll see. We'll try that. Okay. Also, I'm not really feeling this song. Let's get something else. Something else. Yo, thank you, Nugman. I appreciate it. All right. So we got these right here. The Desert Eagle. I'm going to change. Actually, hold on. Let's open up that data. So there is none right now. All right. Let's... Ooh, I just thought of another problem, though. Before I move on. And I'll explain in a second what it is. So when we reset the job, okay. All right. So the problem. Let's say hypothetically, you have this team SWAT. You make this is the hard-coded thing. You've not made any edits to it. Perfect. But then let's say you go ahead and use DConfig and you change the model to the zombie. Then you go ahead and delete it. So let's go ahead and delete it hard-coded wise. Let's do that. Where is it? In here. Let's delete this. Okay, then we're going to restart. Problem is, what's going to happen is although that I deleted that job, it's going to... Maybe it won't. what I'm thinking is it's going to be stuck in there and it's going to be stuck as like hard coded. And so you won't actually be able to delete it. And then when you go to reset it, it's going to error because there's no original data to reset to. So I need to figure out that use case. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay. If it's not in the list, then we're perfect. Okay, it's not on the list. We're chilling. We're chilling. Never mind. It's not a real problem. Is there a reason you don't use SAM? I don't. Is that paid? I just use ULX because it's free and it's what I have. And I'm not really running a server, so I just need like something with like simple permissions. Also, it's really good that this is not a problem. That was going to be a huge headache. So yeah, I'm just looking for something simple. This is broken because I made a change to my jobs. How are people joining? Also, there's so many like errors right now. We're gonna have to figure that out. There we go. Ta-da. Alright, let's see what's happening. Is there anything that I should be concerned about? Okay. Oh, here we go. That was an error. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Maybe that's why it's not loading. We'll figure that out. The job's there. Okay. Sorry, just one more restart. See if we still get that error. Okay, we do. What's the error? SH creation line 58. Line 58. Line 58. All the way up here. Okay, new ID is nil. Okay. Alright, so we got some errors. I'm going to fix these real quick. I don't know where these came from. Everyone's trying to join my server. I'm popping today, guys. Okay. Problem is with this one. Hard-coded equals true. Why is this even loading? That shouldn't be loading. Okay. We're on an adventure today, guys. Refiner. Can demote, hard-coded is true. So I have a job in here that's not loading because there's another job that's causing my stuff to break. It's 68 degrees where I'm at. Oh, you can see that. Yeah, it's 68. Is it actually 68? Oh yeah, yeah, no, it's 68 degrees. The low is 40. The low's gonna be 34 on Thursday. It's actually pretty nice. I've been working on my car. I just blacked it out. I've gotten rid of all the chrome. And let's figure out why this is loading. So let me go back up. I'm highlighting this so the console doesn't move. Let's see. Where is it at? Wait. Okay, that's the fuel refiner. Would I recommend any scripts to simple scripts to do for beginners? Yeah, I think doing like a HUD would be a good starting point. I feel like that's fun because you can visually see the results of like what you're doing. So I'd recommend that personally. I think I passed it up. Okay. So the table index is nil. We don't want to load this. This shouldn't be in here. But we need to fix this anyways because some people's data could be messed up like this. So we need to figure that out. So this is getting called from SH creation 58, SV data 117. So 117. When did I start coding? I think in 2014, 2015, probably 2014, I'd say. I started with Garry's Mod Lua. So I've been working in Garry's Mod for a while. Something just happened. Yo, Creedums, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Yeah, I would say I'm self-taught for the most part. I did learn a lot from like YouTube tutorials, like friends and forums and stuff like that. Like I was really active into that. I feel like that's where I learned the most, to be honest. It's just like people would have a problem, I'd read over it, and then I'd see like people trying to help solve those issues. And I think that's what enabled me to learn and really think like logically as a programmer. What programming language do I know? JavaScript, Lua. I know TypeScript, but I'm still like a little rough with it. I know the basics of C#, like enough to make like a video game. I know Python, basics of it to make a, like a bot. I don't know. What else have I messed with? I don't really remember, but I think that's pretty much it. Just those 5. And I guess if you want to count like HTML and CSS, I know that as well. I am a web developer, like a web software engineer. But I work full time. I work with like web dev stuff. I actually work on a smart TV application. But yeah. Okay, what was I doing? I was doing something. Oh yeah, figure out what's going on here. So SV data 117. What's happening? Should load entry. If file and not should load entry, then we're going to continue. So something went wrong. And our should load entry. And oh, I see. I see. So I accidentally deleted the should load. Did I? Oh yeah. It's right here. This function. I accidentally deleted. Okay. No wonder why it's broken. What's DConfig? I will show you. True. ChatGPT is pretty sweet. Like I said, I had it write the comments for the code on this add-on to help with like the review process. Yeah, ChatGPT is pretty nice. A little scary though. I don't want to take my job. But yeah, I'll show you what DConfig is. Hopefully you're familiar with DarkRP because that's kind of like a big part of it. But it's basically just like a in-game editor to edit jobs, and the job is now loading. Oh, what program was that? This is SmartGet. This is a paid tool. Well, actually, it's free in some cases. But it's basically just like a Git UI. I kind of get crap for it at work for using it, but I think it's so helpful. It just like, here's like what I had before on the right side is what I've added, so I can compare, and that's why I knew I was missing something, so I just copied the old code. But yeah, this is pretty helpful. You can like have all my repos on the side here. There's quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Anyways, so the resetting works, which is sweet. Sweet. I don't know. I think it's like $10 a month, maybe. I'm not sure. Does that include GUI? Does that GUI include D-frames? Like, what do you mean exactly? Like, is this made out of a D-frame? Is that what you're asking? Because it does, if so. Okay. Yeah. So this is just a single D-frame, and then everything is parented to that D-frame. But I just kind of removed like the title and the close button and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all based off of like regular Gmod GUI. And then let's make sure that we can actually reset stuff successfully. So vault entities. Yeah, I did change the design with like the paint function and everything. So I'm gonna change the price of this deagle. So this is a hard-coded deagle. So let's just make this like some ridiculous price. That way we know easily. Did it work? Oh no, did I break something? Is there an error? Okay. What price is that? Or wait, no, it didn't save. Okay, now it's saved. What the hell? That was weird. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna have to look in that later. Did you change the design with the paint? Oh yeah, I already read that. Get ahead of myself. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't update right away, but let's see what's in the shipments. Pistols. So we got everything in here. Oh, okay, Rowdy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I did. You're right, Rowdy, because you can see there's two different ones here. This one has more 9s. Have I done any programming on 5M? No, I have not. Not yet. Okay, so this is saved, all our shipment stuff, which is fine. And then I'm going to reset that Desert Eagle because I don't want that to be edited anymore. Okay, so it reset, and then it should no longer be in here. Oh, but it is. It is. Okay. And the reason for that is because we need to, unfortunately, where's the thing I'm looking for? Reset job. Should reset. We want to add this. Reset shipment. Return. Should reset. This is such a hacky way to do it. I don't recommend doing it this way, but it's fine. I think this should now, wait, hold on. Entity, this should be original entity. And then shipment, this should be original shipment. Okay. Okay. All right. But this could create a problem, actually. God. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'll explain in a sec. But if this doesn't go away after creation, this could create confliction. So this needs to be actually update. Yes, I did write all this myself. So once this is actually resetted, we need to remove this. Otherwise, it'll cause problems, I'm pretty sure. So let's try that. All right, reset, yes. Is it still in the file now? Shipments. Desert Eagle still in there. Let's add this price. Okay, it's 2 million. It's in there. Reset. Yes. Still in there. Local functions are better for performance, but right now I have everything stored on a global table, so it's not really that bad. Because like either way, the table is just going to be referenced once, and then you just index the table based off of that function, so it's okay. But if they weren't stored on a table, then that'd be clogging up the global table environment, whatever you want to call it. So it's better to have like one global table and then index like sub functions. Yeah, sub functions. That's not really a name, but yeah. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Did I save this? Maybe I didn't save. Let's try this again. Let's edit that price. Can I even do that? Is it still in there? Shipments. Okay, it's gone. I just forgot to save. Okay, cool. That's fine. But now what I want to do is print table custom shipments, I think it's called. Or sorry, this should be blue_1CL. So that deagle, if it has a should reset on it, and it does, that's a problem. We need to remove that. Nice. That's awesome, Steve Meister. Good luck at the gym today. What are you working on? What's your plan? Okay, so we need to clear that up. And there's one way we can do that is a post reset method. And I think I can just implement that right away. Or maybe not. Hold on. SV data, load bulk, should save entry, data save, v. But this is server side, so we need this client side as well. Data loader, sh editor, on delete, on reset. Yeah, I'm just making up words, but you get what I mean with the sub functions. They're just properties, a part of the global table of DConfig 2. Or not properties, they're methods. So I want to have a post reset sort of thing. CL editor. Let's go back into here. Navigation should reset. This gets stored here. Content data. It might be, but I think the difference is very minimal. So I don't really know, to be honest. Let's see, reset method, content data. So we're gonna call the reset method here. Yeah, make sure to pick up on your work. Do what you want to do. Hopefully this motivates you guys to, you know, keep going. Yeah, it does update live. Just a quick demo, I guess, to show you guys. Nice. One of you guys is in here. Okay, so like let's just say the SWAT job here. You can see that it's a zombie. If I want to change that, I'm gonna make it the combine and then a live update for the name. You can see it's right there. Go in the F4 menu, SWAT live update. So it does work live. And this add-on is out. There's actually a link to it in the description if you guys are interested. And this server is just, this is most of my development server. I'm not basically making a server or anything like that. I'm just making a tool for you guys to use to help with your server development. I'm honestly, yeah, it's pretty much an admin menu. Data success. So we do this here, reset method. So inside the reset method, oh damn, oh goodness. On reset job. Can I just do that? Maybe I can just do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, where are we at? SWAT. Does it say should reset anywhere? Should reset. I don't see it on there. That's good. Let's set this to that. Second, it's print table should reset is set to true. That's not gonna work. Oh man, I'm just kind of all over the place with this. I actually might need to hold off before implementing this because I feel like the way that I'm approaching this is a little bit of a headache. So yeah, I might just kind of scratch the progress that I've made on this and maybe we come back at it a different way, because right now, like, I can find a solution that works, but the fact that I'm like jumping all over the place, it's just not really maintainable, and I don't like that. And I feel like I'm gonna need to circle back on this and figure out a better way to do this. And it's gonna kind of require ripping out some stuff and rewriting some important bits, but I think it's absolutely an important thing to do, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Do I use Lua for my work? No, I do not use Lua. I primarily used TypeScript, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, React. Yeah, I would say that's pretty much the big ones. The agenda for gym is upper chest, shoulders, rare delts, and hamstrings. Nice, bro. Let's go. That's sweet. Good for you. I hope it goes well today. The next bit that I'm going to do, actually, I think, is make a body group UI. Some type of like body group selector. I just needed a thing that has body groups. Oh, this has body groups. Oh, I didn't even know that. So I'm basically going to do this, but I'm going to embed this into DConfig. So like when you go to choose the body groups for the job. Damn, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could add the head grab. That's actually pretty sweet. Yeah, so I'll just do that. Wow, cool. Okay. So how to make this look? Yeah, I honestly didn't remember that it had body groups either. So it's a new thing for me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look up DarkRP body groups, DarkRP job body groups. 'Cause I don't even have it on the website that I made, the Your Dev Tools. Let's see. DarkRP wiki. Give me one sec, guys. I don't have chat open at the moment while I do this. Awesome. I got a monitor here, and I got a big one up here. That's what I'm currently looking at. So if I'm ever staring upwards, I'm looking at you guys or something else. Okay. Pulling up the wiki. Custom job fields. Body groups, body groups. I don't even see anything for body groups. Are body groups not built in? Do you guys know? I know I don't do all the models for my add-ons. Typically what I do is I'd hire someone to make the model. The only models that I've made are like for a game mode that I was working on. Okay, yeah, so it looks like there's no... It is just like set body group, but I'm wondering like... Here, give me one sec. You look right here, like this is the default structure of the table for like a DarkRP job. And I thought there was like something in here just called body group, and then from there like you assign numbers and it does what it needs to do, but I guess not. So what I would do is try to figure out like a creative solution for this. That's what I'm gonna do. And I think I know how to approach it. And I actually did this before in DConfig 1, the first one. So let's try to make this a bit backwards compatible. And just give me 1 second while I pull that up. And then, let's see. There is. It's just numbers, right? Hi, Channel 9. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that. Or friend, I'm not sure your gender. Sorry for assuming, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. How long will I be streaming? I'm not sure. How long have I been streaming? What is the time? I can't tell. Has it been more than an hour? I feel like it's been more than an hour. 73 minutes. Thank you. Oh, okay, you set them on the on spawn method. I see. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm just pulling up my old code. And we can see what I did. Wait, maybe it's already built in. I know I have the extensions that I made. DarkRP extensions. Okay, so we have body group 0, body group 1, body group 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. That's how it's done? Huh. Okay. So just to maintain what we had before, this is what DConfig 1 is doing. And I gotta just maintain that, unfortunately. Even if this is the best or not the best way to do it, it's the way I gotta do it. Also, real quick, just to show you guys the comparison. So you see this jobs section here? This right here, this is the first one, the very first version. This is the equivalent of that. And you can see that it's much more advanced. Much more advanced. There's like, you have like custom like elements that you can plug into it. You can like, yeah, make it easier to read. You can indicate whether or not like you want to change the way a value is saved or loaded, whatever. Everything is controlled here in the sense that you don't need to edit the actual editor. You just edit the values that go into it. Whereas in this previous one, all like the custom logic and the error handling and whatever, or like the formatting of what the entries are, it's all in the editor, and it's horrendous. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna show you. I'll show you. So let's look at the jobs.lua. This is the menu that you would use to create a job, I'm pretty sure. So like it's checking to see if an explicit value is a table or if it's an ammo or whatever, and doing whatever with it. And it's like mutating all this stuff here, and it's all built in and baked in, and everything is copy and pasted. So this is just the jobs, only the jobs. So we got 760 lines, and if we open up the shipments, well, I bet you it's going to be a lot of copy and pasted code. So if I wanted to make a change for, like, let's say the jobs editor, well, then I'd have to go to every single one and make a change. And God, it was horrendous. So that's the old stuff. And then if I show you the new stuff, the CL editor, is this it? So this is the editor. And then inside the editor, we have a bunch of input options. And this single input option is pretty much everything we need. Everything we need. We have like all our post builds, how we format the load here, and a bunch of other stuff that I don't remember, and I probably should have commented. Are you back making add-ons and videos? Potentially. This one has kind of just been sitting on the shelf for about 3 years, so I'm back like working on it, cleaning it up, and just trying to support it. So you know, the people who have purchased it can have a nice add-on. But yeah, it is for sale. It's on Gmod store. Something just happened. Moon Rune. Yo, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. That means a lot, so thank you. Anyways, enough nostalgia and looking backwards, but this is what we had before. So I'm basically just going to convert these body groups into some input fields. So to do that, I'm gonna, let's see. The problem is, actually, now that I think about it, this isn't really an efficient solution, because if this would work in the sense that if there was one player model, so like let's say this one, and we set the body groups with this, but they also had, like, let's say this job and this job and this job, every body group that they selected would apply to all of these, and so it wouldn't be on a specific player model level. So this can be actually get super complicated. Yeah, actually really, really complicated. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Right? Yeah, it's fine. Let's just go for it. We're gonna do something. So I'm thinking that the data is gonna be structured like this. Hold on, let me get this back open. Alright, so I'm gonna write out kind of what I want. Okay, also, let's see, 3 years, didn't know you continued development after that long of sitting on it. Yeah, no, I honestly just thought it would, yeah, nothing would really happen with it. So I just tried my best to get it done and get it out there. But yeah, so what we're gonna be looking at is like zombie.model is equal to this, and then we'll do like a nested table. Where'd it go? Yeah, you get the right idea, Nugman. So we'll do this. We got 0 through 4. I don't know. Can you start the indexes at 0? I think you can. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one will be like 3. This one will be 0, 0, whatever. Am I going to do other tutorials? I'm not sure yet about that. And then we'll do another one. This one will be like citizen. And then let's just say they only have the one. Like that. Okay, and then so this would essentially look like this. It'd be I don't know, body groups equals a table, shove that in there, and then team underscore zombie equals this. So this is kind of what we're going to be looking for, this kind of structure. You can't index 0. Let's find out. we can solve this problem now. Let's say table index 0 equals 1, or we'll say 40. And then let's go here, print, and we'll print index 0. Oh, forgot a something. Unexpected. Can I not do that? Blue underscore run. Test table equals this. Index 0 equals 40. Okay, and then let's do print test table index 0. We should get 40. Okay, yeah. So we can do. Cool. Cool. It's always good to check. You never know. All right. So we got to come up with some solution here. Some great solution. Let's see. We got a search bar text entry. Search bar input option. Okay. Loop method. All right. This is a little bit complicated, but I guess we'll just bake it in. It's fine. So if option.type is equal to body group selector, then, all right, we'll change this to body group. So we're gonna basically build out some UI for body group specifically, and we'll embed that into there. But for now, let's go ahead and actually add in some number values to control the body groups. But now that's not gonna work because, let's see. These need to be dynamic. This is just a whole thing. All right. Get label is sorted, is selected. Selected options, get list. I'm trying to see what we have so far. I have an idea. I think. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's going to be complicated because the multiple body groups in the UI needs to like expand. So if you add in a player model, then yeah, if you add a player model, then you get new entries for that specific player model. Okay. It's fine. So make a custom Gaster blaster on stream. I don't know what that is. I was wondering, how do I add the Call of Duty Vanguard and put this on Garry's mod? I'm sorry, I don't think I understand your question. Okay, we're able to reference other editor options. I'm doing the really tough stuff right now, I guess, on stream. Have I considered downloading Windows 11? No, I have not. Can you make it so I'll make a new thing for every model? Let's probably make it cluttered, but I think it would be the easy way. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a way to do it so it's reusable. Okay, let's just start off with this. I'm gonna add this, and we'll try to come up with a creative solution. We're just gonna wing it. So I'm gonna get rid of all of this. Type. Let's fix the spacing. I think I called it body group. Yep. So we'll call this body group. And then body group tool is what the key will be. And then we'll say select body groups. And then oh, actually, okay. I know what we want. I know how this is gonna work. Okay. keyboard do I have? I have some type of Steel Series keyboard. I'm not sure the exact one. Okay, I'm gonna move this up near the player models. I feel like that would make the most sense for it. Player model list. Yeah, let's put that beneath that. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it is, but it's not that great. I mean, guns, how do I add the Call of Duty Vanguard guns and put them on Garry's mod? Sorry, I actually don't know the answer, and I don't think that would be like legal, so I'm not sure. Okay, so the same way, yeah, it'll have a preview. The same way that if we look at this on select, the way that we can get the text entry and set the value, we'll add in some custom functions. To like add an entry or remove an entry. You know what I'm saying? So this player model list will communicate with our body group selector. Oh, this is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Okay. It's going to be crazy. It's hard making a preview of how a model will look when you're adding stuff on it, for example. It depends like what you mean by that. Like the body group stuff shouldn't be too difficult because everything's kind of built into Gmod. But if you're like doing like a custom like cosmetics thing, that could be quite difficult. But yeah. Okay, so let me start adding in some of the stuff. Let me stay focused because I'm getting a little distracted. So the get list, we're gonna return body selected options. What's selected options? Model, val, content data, load format, content data. Is there a way that we can get content data into this? Content data. Okay. Get list. Content data. Where did it go? Set option, self-dot option. No, I'm pretty sure that is legal. I don't understand why people would be able to steal content from other like games. Just because people do it doesn't mean that it's legal. You know what I'm saying? Option get list, add choice. Okay. Yeah, if you make the models yourself, it's completely fine. Like if you come up with scratch, but if you're just like literally ripping like models and content from other games, like it's illegal. Like people have gotten sued over it. Like I'm pretty sure like wasn't there something that happened with like Santos RP or something where they were stealing stuff from like Grand Theft Auto and then Grand Theft Auto shut them down? You know? Self-dot selected options, body, self-dot editor data. Okay. Let me just print some stuff so I can familiarize myself with what we're actually working with. I have all this data and I need to figure out what is what. Okay, self-dot editor options, table select got no. Let's go ahead and do that. See what this is. Okay, I do citizens. What are we getting? Nothing. Self-dot editor data. Huh. Okay, we're getting nil. Why is this nil? Self-dot editor data. Why is there no editor data? Nil. Oh no, I believe you. I'm sure it's in there, but like, I don't think it's a good idea for me to give advice on stuff like that. And I personally don't know. I don't have the answers for you. Sorry, I'm just trying to work backwards here. Set value, set error text, set locked, set editor data, if content data. Have I played any military RP servers? I don't think so. The last time I really played like role playing was like 2012, I feel like. And it wasn't, I just played like just like regular DarkRP. Load keys, loading keys, load key, format load, okay, post build. My head is starting to hurt. Honestly. How does this get everything that we need? Like, how does this get the selected stuff? Player model list, get selected, editor models, text entry. So it's all based off the text entry, but then where does the text entry get its value from? It gets it from the load format. So load format val equals this, and then we set the value. Okay. Oh man, how long did it take you to get to this stage in time? Like, what do you mean, like with this add-on, or just well, like I said, I've been working on this since 2020, so about 3 years. But actual like coding hours, I'd probably say like maybe like 40 hours. Was I dead for a year? I mean, my channel was dead. I wasn't dead. I was actually living. The quite opposite. But yeah, no, I've just been kind of MIA. I'm trying to get back into things. Who knows? We'll see. Things have been going okay. I feel a little bit more confident. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so everything's done through the load format. Pretty much. This is the save format, load format, content data. We get that content data. Selected options. I know I'm not making any progress. I'm just kind of sitting here. But I'll get something. Self.content panel selected options. Why is this nil? Maybe I need to delay it. Just the next tick. And that's why it's nil. Please be the reason. I'm just not making any progress here. Okay, now there's a table. Let's go. Okay. Let's print table, editor data. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're joining the stream. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who's joining. Okay. All right, so we got, this is all the editor data. That's cool. But why is this second thing nil? Selected options. Where does that come from? Get selected. Okay. We'll put that here too. We'll put that here. We'll put that here. So self.content panel dot selected options. We're doing some repeated code here, but it's fine. Okay. Let's just print table that. Okay. All right. We're gonna make progress. I'm gonna need to ignore chat for a second, just so I can get some progress. Search list of nil value 124. 124 option dot search list. Gosh. Option dot search list. Selected. Search list. Option dot search list. Why is this? Okay. I see what I did. I see what I did. I see what I did. Actually, let's make this body group tool. I'll get to chat in a second. Let me just make some actual progress because I can't focus. I'm sorry. Okay. Option type equals body group. Cool, cool. Looks good. Get selected. Let's do that. Get selected. We don't even need get selected. Or no, we should do that. The selected one should be the models, so we're gonna get the text entry key, the value return. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, there's all the jobs that are selected. We now have a list. All right. Get list. We don't even need that. We just need the selected. I'm gonna call this, yeah, I'm just gonna rename this to get list. No, it's going back to get selected. Okay, so we have a list of every single player model that is selected. Cool. Now, let's do some good stuff here. What happens? What do I get now if I remove the table or the timer? Yeah, I think that's the right theme that he mentioned. Editor options, no value. What? Selected options, self-select content panel. Okay, we do need that timer, unfortunately, which is so hacky, but it's so fine. We can clean it up later. Azayur, hopefully that's how you say your name. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's do some good stuff. Local. We got a. Is it a D panel? Local. Give me a sec. What am I gonna call this? Yeah, I guess I'll just take this fill panel here. These are gonna be kind of similar. Self-select content panel. Let's add that. Let's see how that looks. We got a problem. Dock margin. Number expected got now. Let's move this to the top. Okay. All right. So we got our body group selected here. Cool. All right. So now let's do a D scroll panel. Looks good to me. Let's add that into here. They're identical, but it's fine. And then we don't need any of this. Okay. All right, we got our scroll panel. All right, then now we're gonna see some actual magic here. 4K VM pairs. Self.content panel dot selected options do end, and then we're gonna say local player model. Or no. Yeah, player model panel equals scroll add. We're gonna add a D panel. I haven't done any UI in such a long time, so we'll see how this goes. We're gonna dock top, and I misspelled player model panel. We're gonna set all to body get So all times like, I don't know, 0.2 or something. Panel dock margin 0, Y-pad 0, 0. Okay, what do we got? We should see a list of player models, hopefully. Cool. There's a lot for this one. All right, and then this one, there should be like, there's none. Why is there none? Oh my God. Okay, we'll figure that out in a sec. So we got our list there, and so that's for every player model. But I honestly think maybe it should just take up the whole size, or like maybe just a little less. And it's empty. Okay, there's a problem. Why? All right, whatever. It's cool. So then local model preview equals player model panel. We're going to add a D model panel. And then we're going to dock this left preview, and we're going to set wide. And then we're going to do let's do instead of setting the wide here, let's remove this and we'll say player model panel dot on size change height, and then we're going to do player, or sorry, model preview set wide width times 0.5. Okay. Yo, Bitcoin, what's up, dude? You always are here, man. You always show up. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see if this is actually working. So we're gonna do model preview, paint, and then let's add in some stuff like this. Theme.panel. Let's see if it's taking up 50% of the screen. And it is taking up 50% of that, but maybe this should be body, so we can kind of differentiate. And it's not showing up for some reason. I'll figure that out in a bit. But you can kind of see that there. Let me skip this song. Okay. Let's see. So we do have that there, which is great. Very cool. And then let's just do player model panel paint equal nil. So there's no paint on the that. And then one thing I want to do is this player model list. Actually, all these right here, I'm just going to temporarily remove because I don't like having to scroll. So let's go here. So we'll break our editor somewhat, but it's fine. Okay, it's kind of right there. I still have to scroll. Cool. So right here, this is where the model is going to go. And then on the right side, we'll have all the inputs. So let's go ahead and set the model now. And then this one will be model. So then we'll just set model like that. And then we can fix positioning and stuff later. And there might be a problem because the paint function is where the model is drawn. So we're going to say local old paint equals model preview dot paint. And then in here, we're going to call the old paint. Just like that. Will that work? There we go. So now we got our player models there. Very cool, right? They're moving. How do you rank setting up the fundamentals of a DarkRP Hitman job? I don't know. That's a really good question. I haven't really thought about that. I don't think I'd be the best person to give you advice on that, unfortunately. Okay, let's add in some XPath here. So so get some kind of indentation there so it's not hugging the side. There we go. And then, oh, okay, this is actually coming out pretty good so far. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so then on the right side, let's get that in there. Local body group input inputs. Body group panel equals, what do we want to do? Player model panel, add, and then we're going to add a B panel, and then body group panel, we're going to dock right, body group panel, dock margin, xpad, ypad, xpad. Nice, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm making some progress now. I might just do the UI and then actually do the implementation later to make this UI work. But we'll see how I'm feeling. Also, let me just check my phone real quick. Oh no. I'm bidding on some auctions right now. And I'm winning. I wish I could show you guys. Maybe I can. Hold on. 1 second. I'll give you guys a quick look-see. Because this is something that I did. I wrote a script for this like auction website to give me the actual real prices of things that I'm buying, because they kind of hide their prices. Let's see if I can do this. I'll show you. So, if you guys don't know, I'm kind of big on. Let me get my face out of there. I don't know if you can see that, but on the bottom here, this little section down here, it shows like price after fees, potential profit percentage, potential profit, and then potential profits minus 20%. So meaning I took off 20% of the MSRP price. Like if I want to flip something, it would give me that information so I can determine if something is a good buy or not, because this site doesn't include it. And they also stack in a bunch of fees that they don't include. So I made a little thing, like a user script to inject, and it works on my phone and it also works on like Chrome and stuff. But yeah, that's just something I'm bidding on. And so sorry for the pause. I do really want to get this guitar, so I just want to make sure that I actually do get it. I used JavaScript, and then I used Tamper Monkey with an app called User Scripts to actually load it on the phone. And also, hello, Madman. Do I remember you from earlier, earlier this stream, or like earlier years ago? Your name sounds familiar. All right. Anyways, back to business. So, I'll clean this up a bit more in a bit. Make that model nice. Yeah, I do, of course. Of course. Let's go ahead and add in our entries now. So, we can do for I equals 0, and then I think it's for do n. So then we'll say local, how are you going to make this dynamic? Not every model has a set amount of body groups. I'm going to see if there's a way to figure out what body groups a model has. There has to be a way. If not, then every model group is just going to have the 5 entries. Do I see myself making a roleplay game mode like CSI DarkRP or on Sandbox? Or no? Probably not, to be honest. I think what I'm primarily interested now is like in making like, I don't know, like primarily like web apps and stuff, like maybe some games here and there, but nothing as huge. There you go, get body groups, we can call that, we'll use that. But yeah, no, not at the moment. I don't know. I'm at a very transitional period with what I want to do. So we'll see. Anyways, let's go ahead and add in our options. Let's see, self.text entry. We're good because the D model panel has an entity that's created. Yeah, the body group system is not that good. We could honestly, recursively, we could create an option within itself, but that could be problematic. But I think it could be good. I'm gonna do it. So option data. What's the best way to start learning C#? Could you name some ideas for starters and beyond? One thing that I took a couple of college classes. I also dropped out of college last year, by the way. I was in college for a bit. That's where I've also been. Yeah, when I was in college, like they had me do like an inventory like management system project, and that was like helpful in some ways, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I would say that, but I don't really have the best suggestions for that, just because like I don't really do too much C#. So why am I making this thing? Someone requested that you be able to edit the body groups. Also, only drop out of college if it makes sense for you. Like when my idea of like going to college was for, all right, hold on. Let's have a talk. Let's take a break. So my idea for, I'm going to talk this way because I can see myself, I can read the chat, but I went to college because I want to get a good job. And then basically like hold on, what's going on in the background on this damn game? Oh, there's a heart. Oh, nice. That's so cool. I'll show you guys that in a second. But yeah, so I want to get a job. And then basically I started off, I was working for like a contractor. I was making like 20 bucks an hour. I was still in college and everything was good. It was part-time. But then when I swapped over to full-time, I was making a lot more money than what I initially like expected. And there was enough money to the point where like I could support myself, I could support my girlfriend, and like really live like the life that I want to live. And like I was in it, like I'm working with like a team of like 20 software engineers. We're working on like this huge app, like literally millions of users were using it. And it was just like pretty sweet. I was talking to my boss and he was like, I asked him, I was like, what do you think about me being in college? Like I'm working full time. Am I really going to gain like a lot from this? And like from his opinion, he didn't really say like it was really worth it. Like, cause like I was in a secure position. I've had the experience like through Garry's mod, like through DConfig and the stuff that you're going to see on stream. So like, yeah, he's just like, nah, you got good experience there. And then after that, I quit and then I got another job. And then this job that I have now is kind of just blown that other job out of proportion. And like, if I didn't go anywhere, like in terms of my career and just stayed at this job for like the rest of my life, I'd be good. Like, I don't see the point in getting the credentials to try to aim further than this. I mean, I am going to aim further, of course, but I don't really do well in like a school environment. Like, it's just not really for me. So yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna drop out. I dropped out, still have the job. Things are still going good. So yeah, and that's right. Most of them won't, but I've noticed like with a good portfolio, I was still applying. Like I've applied to jobs where they require a college degree. The job that I'm at now, they require it. The job before that, they required it. But you can get past that. I was literally applying to jobs that like I absolutely wasn't qualified for based on what they were asking, but I did get interviews and I got through several rounds and I got offers and stuff like that. So in some cases you don't really need it. It just all depends. I don't know if you keep your credits. I think you do, and it is paid. I did pay for it. I'm still paying it off. But I am saving a lot of money. You know, I only paid for like a single year, whereas if I paid for 3 more years, then that would kind of suck. But yeah. So yeah, I did drop out of college. Sorry about my tangent. I think it's a good break. I'm gonna sip some water and we'll get back into it. Hold on. Let me put on the small screen so you guys don't see me sip water on the big screen. All right. Someone says to check my DMs on Discord. See what's happening. Oh man, I have so many message requests. Oh, that's okay. I appreciate you telling me that. It's no problem. All right, let's get back into business. Where was I? I had something else on the screen here. Okay. Also, look at this beautiful heart thing that's going on here. You see this? Look at this. That's actually so cool. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. That's so cool. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna add that back. Do I have any ideas for a new add-on? Not really, to be honest. I wish. Okay, our body groups are empty. It's fine. We'll figure out that problem in a bit. Let's get back to business. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, I'd like to reuse this input option, so that's what I'm gonna try to do because that makes the most sense. But we'll see. In my final semester of college, and maybe 4 classes have applied to my job. Oh, like you mean like out of all the classes that you've taken, only 4 things actually apply to what you're doing? That's how it tends to go, unfortunately. Am I just gonna finish this and dip for another year? No, no, no. I'm gonna probably just transition to probably web dev stuff, like do tutorials like that. Like I had this idea. Yeah, actually, maybe it'd be good to get your feedback on this. But I had this idea of doing whatchamacallit? Like I want to make a CS:GO like case unboxing website. It's just like simulation. Like there's no money involved or anything. And like I'd like to show the process of making like that little spinner thing, you know, where it spins the items and there's like rarities and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be kind of like an interesting tutorial. It would be a little bit complicated and a little bit advanced in some ways. But I feel like just kind of doing like random things like that, like recreating things like that. Or I saw someone recreate the Discord nav bar, create whatever else, some type of thing that's kind of popular, and just remake it and kind of show how I would approach if I was like presented that. But yeah. Okay, let's see if I can add this in. Okay, so we need option data. Before I even save this, I want to go into here and I just want to print the option data print table and see what we need. What is necessarily needed? Nice. Okay, I'm glad there's some good feedback there. Cool. How long have I been at my current job? It'll be almost a year. Yeah, so probably I think like 9-8 months maybe. 165. Print table option data. What? Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to save this. That was a mistake. I meant to do this in the other file. Apologies, guys. In here. This is what I want to print. You made a big mistake. You got kicked out of school last year, and now you're struggling to find a job with 20. Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, that is absolutely going to be tough for sure. What's your plans? Like, how do you expect to move forward in that scenario? Also, okay, so we got this key load format. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. So I think what I can do in this scenario is we'll do this, and then we'll say local option data. We'll create some option data here. We got a key. Key will be body group I, and then we need the name. Body group I. Also, I'll look at the chat in just a second once I get this going. Require type, and then type will be number. Let's see if this works. Get in here. Some to index scroll, self.scroll. We need body group panel. Option, editor type, ID. Okay. I don't know if this will work. This might break everything. Okay, we got some stuff on the side there. We're making a little bit of progress. What are your plans after the stream? I was thinking we can do that call we scheduled for a few days ago. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Want to join German military with 12 real contract? Maybe I go to sell furniture. Okay, yeah. I mean, the military is always a good option. I was actually in the military for a little bit. You know, that definitely can help. You know, help you develop like definitely like personal skills, working like team environments, working well under stress and stuff like that. Like that's definitely a good route for sure. I was in the Army. I was in the Air Force. But yeah, I don't really mention it because I wasn't in very long. I got out due to like medical reasons. But yeah, I'm not like there's nothing special in that regard. So yeah. Okay, let's change the body group panel size to 50%. Maybe that'll make it so we can actually read that text now. It just doesn't want to load sometimes. Okay, body group 0. Okay. It's a little messed up here, but we'll figure that out in a sec. Body group option, dock margin. Okay, we need to fix the dock margin. Let's just set that to that. Set this to this. Okay. It'd be so cool if this would load all the time, you know, like actually work. But sometimes it doesn't. Okay, body group panel. Let's change the paint of this. Yeah, man, they're always harassing them. And now I'm seeing so many ads. Every time I go on anywhere social media, there's some type of ad for the Marines, some type of ad for the Army. It's always especially the Army. Yeah, yeah. You know, I'm surprised I'm still working with it too, to be honest. Okay, so there's option data, self.options. The sizing has to be a problem or something. Save data, clear error. Where does the size come from these options? Actually don't know where it's coming from. Huh. Being a sniper in the Army is also cool. Yeah, man, I know they have to go through such rigorous like testing and like physical like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, just very impactful tests that they need to go through. I personally don't know much about it, but I personally would not do it. Let's see, set tall, self-thought, text entry, set tall, set tall. What is wrong with this? Why? My entries don't have a text box for some reason. So I think I'm missing something. Option type equals number, function. Okay, something's wrong here. Let me get back in. Turns out it wasn't my friend. I felt so bad. Wait, am I missing something? Oh, the Marines. Are you saying the Marines are pretending to be your friend? I'm confused. We got key, we got the name, we got the type. Why is this busted? There needs to be like a text input here. Doc, top, editor type. Oh, because we need to maybe invalidate layout? I don't know. Let's try that. Scrolled up. Layout. Local body group options equals table, and then we'll table.insert. Table.insert option. And then for KB pairs, body group options, let's try that. Maybe this works. And then this can be I pairs since it'll be a numerical table. I wish there was like a way. that we could... Oh, here we go. Did that work? Ta-da! Oh my god. I'm now reading what you're saying about the Marines. That sucks. I'm sorry you had to experience that. Okay. Yo, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're making progress. Making progress. So let's try something here. I got an idea. Okay. Instead of making this nil, let's go function me with height, and then we'll do this, do that, save. Sorry for going so slow. Okay, so now we need to fix this padding here. Why is that there? 0. Clear model panel, dock top. It's not loading. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. That looks good. Just a little too big. So let's make that a scroll panel. Body, group, input, scroll. Put that there. Please work, please work. There we go. Now we just need some margin on the bottom. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try that. We're getting progress though. Okay. I think we need it on the bottom. Okay. Actually, hear me out. Times 0.5. Times 0.5. Let's try that. I don't like how that looks just yet. It's a little wonky. This is like overlapping too, or it looks like it's overlapping, but it's not. Yo, Bitcoin, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for always being here during your breaks. And I hope you have a good one, man. Thank you. I'll catch you later. Okay. So I don't really like how this is laid out just yet. But it's okay. Let's figure out what can I do to improve this. We need some spacing inside the scroll panel. So this should actually be this, in my opinion. What does that look like? Okay, not much of a difference. So then we can take, what if I set this to nil? And then I add flypad. The nested scrolling just is such a weird experience. There we go. I think that's better. Okay, cool. So we got that. And then, I think that's good. Okay, there's some way to make these models stop rotating. Let me look at that real quick. Yo, Nugman, what's up, dude? Welcome back. We're making progress. Okay, demodel panel. Demodel panel. It was like layout entity is what I want, I think. Model preview. Okay. Yo, good morning, but also good after evening. It's 4:30 my time. So I'm gonna work on this for another probably like 30 minutes, and I'm probably gonna call it from there. try to do everything we can because I have been streaming for quite some time. Yo, Creedums, thank you so much, man. I appreciate all the chat today, and I hope you have a really nice day or night, dude. Huh? Hang on, world, is that you? I'm confused. Okay, so now it's no longer rotating. Very cool. Very good. Now let's, someone said there's the get body groups method. Let's see what we can do with that. Get body groups. Entity, get body group count. Get body groups. Okay. Let's see what we got. So we can use get body groups, which I will do, and we'll see what our data is actually returning. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this one more time. Yo, Richard, take care, man. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a good night, man. Get some good rest. Okay. We'll call the, gonna do print table model preview dot entity get body groups, and it might break. Huh. They have body groups. That's weird. But they shouldn't. Okay. I think the difference is that there's submodels. Let's remove this. It's clear. Okay, we're gonna need to reopen this menu. Clear. Okay, so you can see, oh no, there's submodels here. Huh. Submodel, soldier, weird. I'm glad you guys are finding it interesting. Oh, that was just a skin. This isn't necessarily a body group. Which one has a body group? Skin. Come on, give me an actual body group. Oh, okay, here we go. This is a good model. Alright. Let's do it with the citizen. Let's get rid of all these models. The citizen's at the top, so I'm gonna just do it with that one. And then I think it's EOD. American. Ah. Attempt to concatenate field name and nil value. Oh no. Oh, it's because remember y'all. We commented out this and I was like, it's gonna break it, and then it did. God. Okay, let's try that again. Save. Okay, there we go. Cool. And then we'll add back in these comments. Okay. So there we go. Here's our little player model there. And then we do have actual submodels. So I think one thing that we can do is check to see if the submodels is greater than 0 or greater than 1. And that looks like a good way to approach it. So local body group data is going to be this get body groups. And then let's see. We're going to, let's see, sorry. Apologies, guys. Need to adjust my shorts. Submodels. There's actually so many options. Oh no, it's not. Okay. So we got 2 body groups. So we want to create 2 entries. So the number of body groups, and then just subtract 1, I'm pretty sure. So when we open this now, it should only have 2 options. Cool. Sweet. That's working out. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. All right. Submodels. We got the helmet. Now what we need to do is make it so when you actually like enter this stuff and like input into it, it needs to affect the body group. Hey Malik, how are you, dude? Welcome. Glad you could make it. Hi, that smiling top hat. Welcome. So let's just try setting the body group real quick. So I just want to take off that helmet. So we go to our player model, and the helmet is 1, 1, 1 maybe. So let's try that. Let's do. Where are we at? Model preview dot entity set body group, and then I think it's 1. Let's try 1. Let's see what happens. It's gonna work. It didn't populate. Okay, the helmet's gone. Okay, cool. And I'm doing well, thank you. So the helmet's missing, so we can for sure call the set body group like that. Okay, so we have the right stuff here. So then we need some type of callback for whenever the option changes. Okay. So what are we working with here? So pardon me. Need to make some adjustments here. On value change. Self.text entry, is that a thing? Okay, that is a thing. Option.value change. Okay, so it looks like we can say something like this, right? Value change, is that what it's called? Yeah, it's already built in. It's all lowercase. My naming, or not naming, but my casing is a little off the place. But am I married? No, I'm not married, but I plan to be soon. So we get the value and then the editor data. So in here, all we need to do is we could say, oh, and thank you. We can say model preview dot entity set body group, and then this will be I to the value. And then if this works, that'll actually be so crazy. One, 0, 1, 0. Okay, it's working. It's working. It's working. Number expected got string. Okay, cool, 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 cool. If type val is not equal to number, then return it. Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. I'm glad to be back as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. That's not making a difference. The tab is broken. 0. I broke something. Values not equal to number. Okay, let's actually figure out what type of val. It's probably gonna be a string, right? I'll probably need to call toNumber anyways. Wouldn't that be better as a slider? You're absolutely right. I like the way you think. But I'm gonna need to circle back on that because I'll need to make a slider type, but I think that's a good idea to do for sure. It's a really good idea. Okay. 1, 0. Okay, something's broken. Oh, I'm not printing the type of val. Is it always going to be a string? I think it's going to be always a string. But yeah, I will absolutely make it a slider when I wrap things up again. Okay, yeah, it is a string. So, is there a way to check if something can be converted to a number or not? toNumber. toNumber base. Okay, yeah. Local number val equals toNumber val. Then we could say, if not number val, then we're going to return. We're going to set it to number val. This will do what we want because it's going to return nil if the conversion didn't work. Is nan? I don't know if that exists in Lua. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, 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 cool. It's working somewhat. We're getting there. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Need body groups on this one? Nope. So I said I needed to test something. I'm pretty sure that was check the length of the actual submodels, I think. Let's try that. Or maybe it is. It could be. It could be. Submodels. Okay, so say submodels is equal to body group data I plus 1 dot submodels if the number of submodels is less than or equal to 1, then continue. End. Alright, let's see. So we got it there. Oh, but there's a problem. Submodels to oh, maybe it should be less than 1? No. Let me just print submodels. See what's happening. Are you having it be an input for the body groups? It's going to be a slider in the future. But for now, I think there was something wrong. Maybe it should be table.count. If table.count submodels is less than or equal to 1, then continue. Let's try that. Come on, have the 2 entries. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's working. Very cool. Okay. Okay. We'll make it so whenever you delete it, it goes back to the default. In the future, I'll add in a to-do for that. Reset body group to saved val if value does not exist. Okay. Meaning the input. I'll make a slider for that in a bit, but there are some things that I need to do. So let's figure out some other ones that have a body group. One more one should be good. Player model, one more model. So I'm trying to say, do the Germans have body groups? They do. Okay. So one thing that you'll notice is that this thing doesn't load all the time, but if I go here, let's say I do German. I need this to populate here. Because now it's in here. Now I want to edit the body groups, but it doesn't work. So we're going to make it work. Not selected value. So if it's not selected, then we want to do editor options dot body group tool. Put a capital G. What mic do I use? This is the Shure MV7. I used to use the Blue Yeti, but I don't know which one I prefer. I feel like this one's good for like keeping things a little quiet, not picking up all the background noise. But I'm not really sure. What do you guys think? Has there been a lot of background noise? Okay. Body group tool. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's good to hear. It's like sure, like imagine saying like spelling out the word sure, like yeah, sure, but then just adding an H. So SHURE. So we got the body group tool. I don't know if this is gonna work how I want it to work. Let me just see if we can actually print this. Print. Clear. Oh, also let me get rid of my prints for now. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So if I do the, oh, whoops, not what I wanted. Wrong search. Okay, so it does exist. And then I think I need to make a way to like refresh this. Let's see. Sorry guys, 1 second. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing that I have here where I made this function called rebuild results. So let's do that. So let's move this into here, and then this will be here, and then this will go here, like that. We don't need a search string, and let's see if it still works. I'm kind of all over the place, but we just want to make sure that this thing still exists. Okay, I pairs expected, table got nil. There's a problem. What are your thoughts on very strong NPCs? I mean, it depends on like the game, but I think having really good AI is super important, especially when you're trying to like, let's say, get like a multiplayer server off the ground. It's good to have like some form of PvE element in case you don't get a lot of players in the beginning. How long did I work on CSI DarkRP for? I think about like a year or two. I don't really recall, but I was grinding that every day and like staying up to 4 in the morning, and yeah, just working really hard. I'm actually pretty frustrated with that project, considering how it ended up, but it's just how it goes, I guess. 144, what's the problem here? Oh, I see the problem. Okay, there we go. So we're back to normal. So then what we want to do is, okay, this actually might work. Literally, can I just call rebuild, what is it, rebuild results? No way if this works. No way. You guys think it works? It did pop off like for a bit. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if that worked. All right, let's add one. Let's add the German. It did not. Oh no. Why did it not? Let's see what's going on here. Body group rebuild results. Let's go ahead and just call local player chat print. Give me 1 second. How do you make perfect blur? One moment. Rebuilding results. Let's also add in a current time concatenation so we can see the current time. I'll show you how I did this. I've literally been like rebuilding or reusing the same code over and over again. Okay, let's see if it rebuilds. Focus right here on the chat. Okay, it's supposed to rebuild the results, but it didn't. So, I mean, it did, but it didn't. Rebuild results. If not, is valid. Config options. Okay. So maybe what we need to do is we need to say 4kv in I pairs. Body group options do and v remove. We just want to remove it. How do you handle requesting data from the server and using it in the panel? What specifically would you like to know? Okay, it's right there. And then German. Okay, now we got problems. Try to use a null panel. Okay, 149. The scroll exists. Let's see. How did I do it here? Scroll, rebuild. Okay, so we keep the scroll every single time. We don't want to recreate the scroll. So let's take the fill panel, the scroll, and the scroll perform layout, and let's move that outside of this call here. Oh, crap. I know it's getting a little messy. We can clean this up. It's good. Showing up the same thing there. It's fine. 144. Try to use a null panel. Oh. If not, Oh, wait. And then what we can do, where we remove it, we could say body group options k is equal to nil. So we clear it from the table. Okay, we're not getting errors now. It's rebuilding, it's just not showing the right models. How do you handle the catch? For me, I sometimes have issue with panels that use the data not creating / drawing. I think what I typically do is like I store the data in some type of table in the client, and I am on it hard. I'm gonna be finishing up in the next like 12 minutes, but yeah. So I keep it stored in like, let's say like a global table in the client, and then I reference that in the UI. And then when I make the request and I receive, and then in the net.receive on the client, when you're getting the data back from the server, and that's when I would call like rebuild UI, and then I would pass in the new data, and then that function that builds out the UI would now get the refresh data instead of the old data. There's like a bunch of ways to do it. I guess it's not the best explanation, so I'm sorry. But I think I could better help you if you maybe want to chat about it sometime in the Discord. Okay, let's figure out what's going on here. Rebuild results. Model selected options. I think because maybe we need to maybe call this again inside of here. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's sort of getting there. So we need to, instead of removing the player model panel, okay. I kind of made a mistake here. So we want to do this instead. Instead of like deleting the actual specific options, we want to delete the whole player model panel. And it'll make sense in a moment. Okay. Body group options. Okay. We want to keep that though. We do need that. Okay. If not is valid v, then we're gonna say body group options k is equal to nil. We're gonna continue, move that from the table. Okay, let's just see where we're at now. I'm gonna click on this. There we go. Now it's being added. Cool. All right, so then let's add in basically like, I guess it doesn't really matter. Any one of these, we can just call this here. So we're gonna rebuild the results every single time they click. So then I remove it. Oh wait, let's reopen. So I got this. I'm gonna add in Kleiner. There's Kleiner. I'm gonna remove Kleiner, and it's gone. Okay, cool. The only problem is that the inputs are a little messed up. But we are getting that like reactive. Yeah, no, it is a good feeling. I just gotta figure out why that's not working. I think what we should do is also put this inside the rebuild results. Maybe. I'm gonna clean that up and put that in a function. Okay, that's working there. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know why that's not working. We have some stuff to look into for the moment. Okay. I know that this isn't the best result that we're looking for. This isn't the finished product, but I think this gives us somewhere to work with for the future. So I think this will be like a good stopping point. So yeah, thank you everyone who joined me for like my first stream in a long time. I'm gonna call it here, take a break, go eat some food. No, don't stop. I'll be back later, maybe tomorrow or a couple days or something, but I do want to get this out. Do you want to fix that stuff with like the hard-coded data? But I appreciate you guys stopping by, and hope you guys have a good one. I'll miss y'all. Bye bye.